I'm also a convener of this first summit, Technology Summit for Kerala. As you all know, American Malayalis constitute a community of about 300,000 people in USA. We have about another 100,000 people in Canada. We have very well-known engineering very well-known people who have achieved in engineering, science. We have entrepreneurs and venture capitalists who could contribute for Kerala to initiate new technologies arena. Kerala Center has been a pioneer in identifying and recognizing such Malayali professionals settled in North America for the last 22 years. Some of us from Kerala Center have been toying the idea of a technology summit, inviting leading Indian American Malayali engineering, science, technology professionals for a two-day summit to discuss this initiative and opportunities for Kerala. While Kerala is trying to catch up with the other states in India in information technology and biotechnology, we feel Kerala should explore the possibility of leapfrogging into the next generation technologies, including nanotechnology, nanobioconvergence technologies, nanomedicine, electronic and optical devices, biomedical, alternative energy generation and storage devices, medical devices and products, and high-end IT and other next generation products. Ultimately, in 10 years, Kerala should become the #1 state in India in new technologies, and we feel Kerala can do it because it has the knowledge power. Since Kerala can't compete in low-tech and mass manufacturing areas because of the higher cost compared to other states, the only option is to go toward high value-added products to compete in the international market. In August, I made a trip to Kerala and talked to many of the government officials and former government officials who have served in Government of India level and other industry experts in Kerala. Although similar efforts have taken place in IT and infrastructure, etc., these kind of conferences among our Malayalis or outside Kerala or even in Kerala, this is the first time we are discussing opportunities to start next generation technologies for Kerala. We have named it as the New Kerala Initiative. We are also planning a second meeting in Trivandrum in mid-January 2015 with participants from all over the world and Kerala. The meeting will also look at the research angle for new generation technologies and have a Suresh Kumar of Nexus Technologies, who is a morning speaker, Mohan Banglet of Crescito, and Chairman Tai, the Indus Entrepreneurs of New Jersey. Since we started this effort, there have been many negative comments and a lot of positive comments, support and cooperation from a large number of people. A close friend and a long-time supporter told me, I quote, "Thomas, don't even waste your time for Kerala. Since you have taken this initiative, I will write you a check." On the other hand, a large number of people thought this is a good new initiative. You know, Kerala is like urban America or urban Europe. We don't want any smokestack industries in our neighborhood. Kerala is also very expensive to do business compared to other states in India. However, we have an asset, that is a large number of educated people who could be employed in industries which need high skilled people who generally go out of Kerala to find skilled job. When I discussed this initiative with him, he came forward right away. Others who came on board from the beginning, Mr. Sunny Kulatakal from Bahrain, he is in the state, sitting right here. Sunny, thank you. And he's also Vice President of Gopio International. Mr. Shaji Baby John, he is the chairman of King Group of companies in the Middle East as well as Kerala. He is also here. Mr. Balgopal Williat of Prince Holdings, he really did a lot of coordination in Kerala for getting all the things done in Kerala before he came. And of course our Kerala Center officials, Thambi Thalapallil and founder president E.M. Stephen, Stephen is sitting there. We have many volunteers from the Kerala Center, Secretary Jimmy John, Christy John, John Paul who was sitting in the entrance, so several others. We have Anna Mattama, another volunteer. Thank you all for helping us. Now let me get into the technology which I think we should consider for Kerala. Before I briefly mention some of the technologies and products we should look into, some of the things which we should look into, I want to say that we are not bringing the social agenda in our discussion. So are the issue of infrastructure, labor unrest and other political issues. Our agenda is to look at what new technologies can be considered for Kerala, which might have success to take off. We also have to make an assessment of what professional resources we have within our own community. I consider it a partnership between technologies from North America with businessmen and entrepreneurs from the Middle East and Kerala to initiate these new ventures for Kerala. And as a technology and market researcher in new generation technologies, my company keeps track of all new technologies except IT and medical services. Some of new generation products that could be considered are as follows. I'm just going to briefly name them, but our panelists are going to speak in much more detail and we'll have extensive discussion whether so and so technology would be the appropriate one to take into Kerala or initiate. In chemical alternative energy generation and storage and pharmaceutical industries, I consider specialty chemicals, rare earth products, energy generation storage devices such as batteries, ultracapacitors, energy harvesting devices, and a whole array of pharmaceutical products. In biotechnology, food science, nutrition, healthcare products, I consider the products for clean water, wastewater cleaning, food processing, nutritional foods, organic baby foods, and a whole array of healthcare products. In advanced materials, nanotechnology, electronic components and optical devices, some of the products which I consider could be of use to Kerala's technology gem. Composites, advanced ceramics components, selective high performance magnets, nano manufacturing products, piezoelectric components and devices including accelerators, motors, sensors, MEMS, that is called micro electromechanical system devices, devices for Internet of Things. In fact, Internet of Things is the latest thing on what's happening because everything is going to be connected, Internet, home automation, factory automation, anything and everything you move around while you are traveling in the car or everywhere, there are devices which sense and do the command to do what is to be done. So that's going to be $1 trillion industry which Kerala should also look into providing services for Internet of Things. Then of course optical components. In medical devices and medical services, medical and dental implants, dental material, wireless medical devices, advanced medical services to be performed in our leading hospitals. Big and IT, the panelists have been discussing back and forth, and I am not an expert on that, but I see they are going to speak on big data, mobile and cloud technologies. Now our panelists for this whole day will be going in much more details of these technologies, and hope that everyone participate in this discussion so as to make a fruitful outcome. Thank you very much, and I just want to tell you that these are going to be all made available to the whole world through video. It will be in our New Kerala Initiative.com, so that we can convey this message to the whole world. In fact, every one of your speeches will be seen by people from all over the world. That is why in this communication age, we can communicate with a lot of people. We just consider that this is like a TV studio where we are brought the experts to speak up, give their opinion, and then we are transmitting through the whole world. And that's what is going to happen for this whole one-day meeting. Thank you very much, and at this point, may I request Professor Somasundaran to give his keynote address. Som?